Hi, this is Kritia from EatSmart.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about the CanFit Pro conference. I'm holding something here that I'm going to talk to you about because it's actually part of the trends that I actually saw at the CanFit Pro. Every year, CanFit Pro, and I should sort of say that this is a body that basically is geared towards teaching people about health and fitness, and it's also the body that basically regulates a lot of the personal trainers. That's where they go and they get their training. So when you see a personal trainer in Canada, most likely he or she has gone through the CanFit Pro training. In the United States, in the UK, and in Australia, each of these countries have their own bodies, no doubt, because those basically bodies are there to regulate the type of training, should I say, that these fitness professionals receive. But I was here at the conference in Canada, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the great trends that I've seen in the fitness world that are coming up for September 2009 all the way to the early part of 2010. Some of them I've actually already reviewed on the website. Some of them are going to be reviewed very shortly on the website, and others will come, a little later. But one of the trends that I saw, and this is what I was holding here, this is my smart gym. This is sort of the light tension cord. This is the green one. The medium tension is the red one. And the reason I'm talking about this, and you'll see that I put an image of a class that was taking place during the CanFit Pro conference, is because a lot of vendors were selling the smart gym. They had a full class with two instructors showing different exercises that you could do with the smart gym, and they had a full class of ladies and gentlemen who were just basically too eager to try out the fitness regime or a fitness exercise session with the smart gym. Now, it is true, and you're going to see this in some of the photos that are throughout the video, that at the conference, they basically had paired people together to actually do exercises with their smart gym. But the reality is the smart gym is created for you to use it on your own. And I show that in my first video. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to buy this, and then it's like I have to get a buddy. No, you don't have to get a buddy. The whole point of this is for you to be completely independent, and the whole point for this is also for you to be able to put it in a suitcase. As you can see, it doesn't take too much room. It's very, very light, and you could travel with this. So if you are a business traveler, and we all know that gyms at hotels are not always the best, they're not always equipped with the latest equipment, and sometimes you just don't want to go to a hotel gym. Smart gym is a great solution. Another trends that I saw at the CanFit Pro was the Jukari, and the Jukari is the Cirque du Soleil training, and you're most likely going to see some photos as well that I've inserted inside of the video, or at the end of the video. You'll definitely see that I'll make sure to explain and to highlight that it is the Jukari training. It has arrived in Canada. It is in the US. It has arrived in Canada, and gyms are now throughout the country are training students with the Jukari training. So obviously, if you've always wanted to understand what those guys at the Cirque du Soleil do, and you're into trapeze and whatnot, that is a training for you. It is not easy, because I did watch the training live, and let me tell you, it did look very hard. But if you're looking to tone your core, if you're looking to tone your upper body, it is a fantastic training. And I also like the fact that this is the type of training that's going to elongate your body. So you're worried about being, all massive and muscular and bulky. That surely will never happen with a training like the Jukari. It actually should not happen in general, because women, we don't have enough testosterone to get that bulky. But I know that a lot of people have the misconception, and the reality is some people hate the gym, and some people, the traditional gym, and some people hate weightlifting. This is not obviously at the level of weightlifting in terms of strength endurance, but the Jacari is definitely an intensive workout, and it definitely will build also your muscle. There's no doubt. You cannot hold on and do some of those exercises if you're not building muscle. It's just different from you pumping iron. So the Jacari was the second trend that I saw. It was huge. This is a workout that was basically created with Cirque du Soleil in partnership with Reebok, and you should have seen the area they had at the back of the conference. It was huge, and they had, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, about 4 ladies with the instructor, and they gave a really full session, and it was very interesting. So definitely this is a workout to look out for because it is absolutely a trend. Now another workout that was everywhere, either people had the original TRX suspension band, or either they had a version of the TRX, but definitely this was a trend. This is a trend, not was. This is a trend. This is a strong trend. It started in the U.S. It is coming to Canada, and I'm sure it's going to be moving, to the U.K. and to Australia very shortly if it is not already there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my TRX suspension. So you're going to have to bear with me because it's quite elaborate, because we're talking about suspension band that I'm going to be putting either around doors or around trees or whatnot to train. So I'm going to show it to you, and hopefully you'll be able to take a look at it. What I'm going to do is, the first thing is I'm going to show you what the label is all about so that you understand what it is. Here you go, TRX. This is it. And this is, oops, as you can see, it's pretty massive. So here you go. This is my whole suspension band. And I'll show you here. Bear with me. Here, these are the 2 important parts of this whole suspension, because what I'm going to use is, I'm going to be using these parts to either work my upper body, or I'm going to put my feet in here, and I'm going to use this to have my feet suspended so I can do things like different push-ups, or I can extend my lower body. The training is based on military training. I am actually lucky enough that I'm going to be able to train with a professional TRX personal trainer here in the coming weeks, and obviously I'm going to report on how difficult the training is, because I already am not kidding myself. I know that I'm very fit. I train on a regular basis, but I have seen the TRX and I know I'm going to be in pain, and of course I am going to be revealing every minute of the sessions that I will have with that coach. But those are the 3 big trends. So it's interesting because, again, these are different type of workouts compared to lifting weights. But for people who hate lifting weights, I think these are great. They will build muscle, they will build endurance, and they most likely will give you phenomenal core. Now, the great thing with the TRX training, and yes, actually, I think the Jacari has more or less the same system, is that because you're going to be able to use, sort of gravity and a lot of the suspension to help you, if you have problems with your joints, and you don't like anything that's putting any impact on your joints, like running and whatnot, these are great training that will give you an amazing workout, but without putting that stress and that pressure on your joints. So again, I hope that you enjoyed this video on some of the fitness trends that are coming our way for fall 2009 and early 2010. And of course, you'll get tons more fitness updates and fitness trends and fitness exercises and fitness ideas on eatsmart.com. And of course, since the name is eatsmart.com, there is loads on healthy eating and helping you make better food choices. And definitely come over and see us at eatsmart.com, because you can join our list and receive regular updates. And don't forget, we are starting to have much more contests in the fall, so you definitely want to be on our database not to miss all of that. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, and keep watching.